peoples. This is Charles Green, the one and only. And I know sometimes in our life, we got these ups and downs, especially when it comes to, things that you really want to do, the dreams that you working on trying to make come true. But it always seems like you always running into a dead end. Yeah. But let me tell you, you never running into a dead end. And when you feel like that, that's when you take a step back, relax, talk to God for a second, and ask Him to get you out of this way of thinking. Because it's all about our mindset. We got to always stay positive. Yeah, ain't nothing easy. And we gotta work harder. Work smarter. But let me just say this. We put in a little hard work, but being smart about how we do it, how we go about it. Doing it the smart way. I ain't talking about doing things that's gonna make you tired and it just feel like it's just a whole 9-to-5 job again. Nah, whatever your dreams is, man, that's your passion. That's your purpose. And a lot of times it be right in front of our faces and we don't even know it. But that's why you talk to God and He revealed these things to you. Tell Him what you want. He will give you the signs. And it could be signs of connecting with certain people that be on the same level as you, talking about the same things as you, that you into. Or it could be just being at the right place at the right time. Like He give us signs. And it's up to us to take notice of these signs that He's given us. And that's how you know you're on the right track, that you're on the right path that He putting you on. And these things could be revealed in multiple ways. Yeah, most definitely. It could come up in the things that you read. That's why reading is knowledge. Reading is the key. And it'll take you back to things that you already been doing and not even really knowing that you've been doing these things. You just know that you had a passion for certain stuff, but not really knowing that was your passion all this time. If you get what I'm saying. And I ain't gonna go all deep into it, but all I'm trying to say, let's keep encouraging each other. Let's stay focused. Stay focused on what you really want to do, on what you really want out of life. Stay focused. Stay focused on getting to know your purpose. If you don't already know your passion, because your passion is your purpose. We got multiple gifts that we don't even know we really got. And we got to tap into it, but we can't tap into it until we build a relationship with God first. He reveals these things to us. And it could be in your dreams. You could be watching TV and things could just pop up on what you're watching and, you know, make you feel like it seems like this is what I need to be doing right here. See, when I watch movies and stuff now, I still watch it for entertainment. But I look for messages in these movies now. I look for messages that's going to give me something that I can implement on what I'm trying to do and what I got going on in my life. You know, me starting my own business, I look for things that can help with me starting my own business or how to build my own wealth. You know, it's a lot of messages in these movies if you really pay attention and really like look for certain things that you, but it got to be something that you into. See, being a business person, I look for things that's going to help me out in business. That's how I do it. We all got different gifts, and we got plenty of them. We just got to tap into them. But that's when you go to God first and tell him what you want. And manifest these things to him and to his universe. And we got to do it. We got to stay positive about it. Can't be negative. Because the energy we put out, that's what we're going to receive. And ain't none of us perfect. We're going to go through trials and tribulations. The thing is passing them trials and tribulations. That's the thing. We got to pass these things that we're going to go through in our life. It might not seem right at the time, but if you really look at it, it took me years to really understand this. When I was younger, man, I wasn't really trying to hear a whole lot of stuff back then. I knew things. Don't get me wrong, I knew things. I was far from an idiot, but I kind of let my intelligence to the point that I ain't gonna say I try to act like I knew everything, but I wasn't really listening. That's the thing. I wasn't listening to people that was encouraging me to do certain things that was going to benefit me. You know, because the stuff I'm knowing now, I look back at it and I'm like, man, this was already in front of me all this time. And it's all about being able to be a problem solver, being able to find a gap in something and to turn it into an opportunity, to find a solution to whatever is in this gap that you're looking for. You know, and what I mean by that, my aunt, rest in peace to my aunt Deborah McNeil, I love you and I miss you dearly. I miss you dearly, auntie. But she was matter of fact, she the person that inspired me to want to go in business for myself. She was the first entrepreneur in my immediate family. She was a tax accountant. She had her own tax accounting service. She had me cleaning her office. I would clean her office up. She had started me my own banking account and everything. I was a teenager at this time. I started working with her, when I was 13. When I was like between 13 and 14. And she was schooling me on being independent. But she never really, only thing she didn't do, she didn't sit me down and really like break it down to me about opportunities, about me knowing what I know now. Now, she would have said and told me that you could turn this into your own business, and I'm your first client. You already working in the office for me. Now you could turn this into me being your client. That's what she could have told me that. And really put in my mind that, oh, I could go into business for myself. See, I didn't know that. I really didn't know what I had right here in the palm of my hands. I didn't know I had a major opportunity that can have me working for myself and creating freedom for myself. See, I didn't know all that. It took me to be working for other folks. And I ain't talking about my aunt. My aunt, she was good. She was good. You know, she helped me out a lot. And I really appreciate it. She gave me a lot of knowledge and a lot of things that I'm learning now that I'm like, man, I wish she was still here with me to be able to talk with me. You know, I would love to be able to share some things that I'm learning now. And I know it will blow her mind now that, cause a lot of stuff that I'm learning, she knew. Like me talking with y'all right now. You know, she left us in 2015. The internet was buzzing, but this YouTube it was popular. But over the years, you know, around that time, I feel that it wasn't. Let's just say I wasn't into it in 2015. Yeah, I wasn't into it. I just started my channel last year. And now I'm thinking I should have been doing this because I enjoy talking with y'all, man. And we encouraging each other. Not me trying to encourage y'all, but y'all encouraging me as well. But yeah. So I know if she was still here with us right now, I would have been on Star Her channel right now. And to share, because she was already going to churches, and she was going out of town doing like seminars. She was doing seminars. And you know, she was definitely a teacher. And now seeing me get involved in things similar to what my aunt was doing. Yeah. I didn't know that this was in me all this time. I didn't know that. But I had to tap into it over the years. They say when you get older, you get wiser, right? That's some real truth. That's real truth. That's very true. And so all I'm just saying, don't give up. Stay focused. Don't let nothing distract you from creating your opportunities and being successful. We create our own opportunities. And me was working for my aunt. I think now, man, I could have turned me cleaning her office up into a whole cleaning business for myself. And then, let's say, now, because I'm into the courier business now, my aunt started me, let's just say, it was courier business, but we was delivering newspapers. She started me out delivering newspapers with her, learning how to run routes, and I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it, and to see like now knowing what I know, and the gap I could have, and the gap that I could have peeped out if I was still, if my aunt was still here, and she was still in her business. Once I would have had my cleaning business going, I could have tapped in doing courier work for her, running errands for her. Things that I'm doing for other people right now, I could have been doing that for her. So that's things that I'm saying. Find a gap in something, a loophole. That's what we mean by the gap, a loophole. In whatever business you're trying to get into, whatever you're trying to do, find a loophole to get in it. Everybody has problems, and I'm talking about in business. All you got to do, find a problem to whatever business you're trying to get in, with somebody. Find a problem, and find the solution to that problem. And that's how you can create an opportunity to go in business for yourself. Because that person, whoever that person is that you helping to solve a problem for, that will be your first client. Now, for y'all, if I'm rambling on a little bit, I apologize, but y'all get what I'm getting at, though. Y'all get what I'm getting at. But all I'm saying, don't let women be a distraction. Don't let friends that ain't doing nothing with their lives be a distraction for you. Don't let hanging out be a distraction. These things ain't going nowhere. Hanging out and all that. I used to be out there. I used to be out there in them streets. I tried to take the shortcut. Trying to get that fast money. You know what I mean when I say fast money. And all I know, I was heading for destruction if I would have kept on with that type of mentality. It wasn't going to do nothing but bring me down. Definitely wasn't going to bring me up. It might have looked like I was going up, but no, I actually was going down. Because all it take is one mess up, one crash. And when I mean by the crash, the police or somebody trying to rob you, trying to do some harm to you just to get what you got going on. That ain't no life. There ain't no life to live. It's too many opportunities the right way, the legal way. And I tried it. I tried it for a good little while. Up until I almost hit a dead end. I stopped. I said, oh no, before I even let myself get that far gone, I quit all this. And that's what I did. Because we only get one life to live, and I'm not living my life trying to take shortcuts. I'd rather take the long way and be safe that way. I mean, things happen all the time, but I'm just saying, when you out there like that, you already know what comes with it. But when you going the right way, on the right path, can't nothing touch you. Because God, when you got God by your side, everything gonna run smooth. He gonna shield you and keep you covered under his blood. So all that wicked stuff can't touch you. But don't let nothing be a distraction. Go for what you know. Go for what you want. Don't let nothing hold you back. And don't waste no time. When it's on your mind, go ahead and start taking them steps. Take one step at a time towards your goals. Make that your goal. Make your dreams come true. Really, your dreams right there. All you got to do is just go ahead and start creating that opportunity for yourself. And before you know it, you already got these things in motion that you wouldn't even thought. Yeah. It takes time and patience. And just stay with God and pray and talk with him. Everything else gonna be all right. Everything else gonna run smooth. And on that note, I'm gonna end this right here. Each one teach one. I love each and every one of y'all, man. And I want us all to win. I want us all to win. What the young folks say, let's get out here and get that bag, right? Let's get out here and get that bag then. You know, like I say, stay researching. You know, stay going to YouTube. Listen to certain people. And stay reading. I got a book right now. I just got this for Christmas. The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. Y'all get this book. I got it from eBay. This is a great book. And so far I'm learning, never judge a book by its cover. People that look like they ain't got nothing going on in their life, the ones that be plumbers, construction workers, or got a construction business. You know, the ones that got businesses that you really don't think about too much, because you look at them businesses as maybe a boring business. Like I say, a plumber or running construction, a welder. These be the ones that be the real millionaires like that. And one thing this book teaches me, the ones that be living the high life, they don't be having no real wealth. They look like they got wealth. But a lot of times, they ain't got no real wealth. They might be making the money, but they're not seeing it because they spending all their money trying to look it instead of being it. All right, y'all. On that note, I'm out. I love y'all, man, and y'all keep on doing y'all thing, and we gonna make it. Matter of fact, we already made it. Like Jadakiss said, we gonna make it. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed.